Hi everyone, this is Chandu Nomula. Welcome back to another wonderful CPQ session. In this session, we are going to cover Salesforce CPQ pricing methods. As you all know, in CPQ, P stands for price, and there are several ways of pricing methods, mainly four pricing methods available in CPQ solution. And this is one of the very crucial and important to understand the correct pricing method, how to apply, when to apply in CPQ, so that this will help us in a right direction to use correct method before we start implementing our CPQ solution in any organization. So let's see on the main pricing methods in CPQ. There are four main pricing methods available. The first one is list price, which is directly retrieved from the price book entry. And the second one is cost price. This will allow setting a price based on its cost and markup so that sales rep can add their additional markup if they would like to add on top of list price. And the third one is block price. This will allow price to a product based on the range of quantities and determining block price tiers. Fourth one is percentage of total price, which is a dynamic pricing. This calculates on the price of certain products based on percentage of the sum of other quote lines. So these are the four main pricing methods available under the pricing method pick list value. And there are two option pricing method prices, which is batch price and the contracted price. And these are batch price is available on the product itself, on the product section. It can be used with a product option inside a bundle. This batch price is only applied for a bundle products, and this is not applied for standalone product or a bundle parent products. And the other one is contracted price. This contracted price is useful if there is a negotiation was already done on the first product, on the first quote, so that same client, if they want the renewal or amendment quote, so they can use, like they can leverage the same whatever the negotiation was happened on the initial new subscription quote. So this contracted price can be found, we can see at the account level, and this can be used in order to create a future renewal or amendment quote. Same negotiation price can be applied to the renewal and amendment quotes. So let's see each price in detail. So first one is list price. This price is directly coming from the price book entries, and this method is used when we have a fixed price for other products, and we can even make the price editable after adding the list price products. And only some of the considerations on the list price is the quote can associated with only one price book and one currency, and there is always active price book entry as need to be associated for each currency. And this is mostly this list price is mostly like same as Sales Cloud when we add any product to the opportunity by using standard it's similar to the Sales Cloud how we add pricing and opportunity products. So let's see in Salesforce CPQ in action. So right now I'm on the Salesforce. Let me go to the Salesforce products. I have created all dummy products for each price. You can see I'm on the product, and here under this pricing method in Salesforce CPQ pricing section, you can see pricing method is my list price. And if I go back to related, you can see my price stand under the standard price book. You can see standard price book, and the value was defined for this 13-inch laptop. The price was 1300. So if I use this product, if I want to add this product to my quote, then my list price is already defined at the price book here, then this price will automatically added as 1300. So let's open any code and let's go and add lines here. Click on edit line, then I'll select the list price product here, 13-inch laptop, add products, and when I select laptop, as you can see here, 1300, this was added as a list price. This is coming derived from the price book. So, and once we add this product to the line items, sales rep can edit this price. So they can override this defined price. They can add whatever the price they want to add. So this is how the list price will work. Let's go back to the next price is cost price. Cost price is sourced from the cost entry that is attached to the product. That means there is a specific related object on the product where we can define cost. This cost is a child on the product object, and we can define one cost per product and currency. And Salesforce CPQ select cost based on the currency of the code, and there is no price book association, but we need to just add entry needed so that when we add price book entry, so that this product cost product is going to be available on the add products screen. And the additional one is where sales rep can give additional markup. So that is what cost price. Let's see in Salesforce how this cost price will look like. So let me go back to my code again. Let me just cancel here. I have created already a dummy product here. So let me close this and let's open our cost price. So this is my cost price dummy. I have created dummy product, and you can see my pricing method I have defined as cost. And if I go to related, you can see here cost. I already entered one record into cost. This is for default my USD currency, and I defined my unit cost as 500. And as I mentioned earlier, we need to have price book entry in order to display this product on the add product selection. So let's use this product cost price, and we can add this cost price to our code and see how this will work. So now let's go back to our codes, and now edit line. Now I'm going to try to insert cost price product here. Then we can see how we can apply additional markup, and we can see how we can up add cost as well. So if you can see here, let me select this product here. When I select this product, as we added cost price as a 500 on this product on the cost entry related record, right? And as you can see, there is a markup percentage. We can add additional markup for this cost product. So let me add markup as 10%, and when I calculate this markup, you can see the net unit price, net total will be increased. Let me just click on calculate because I added additional markup as 10%, so that you can see on the net total, and this net unit price, it increased to 550. And one more thing is here, you need to notice there are additional fields I have added in this view, markup and markup percentage. This is by out of box. We don't have this available on this view. You just need to add a custom view and custom markup, so that you can update the view. So this we already discussed in our previous sessions in code line editors. So please watch that video if you want to want to learn more about how to again add these dynamic views or cost markup views on the code line editor. So this is how the cost pricing method will work. So now the third pricing method is block pricing. The block pricing is sourced from the block price object, and this is block price is a child record and parent, and this is on the associated on the product to parent as a parent, and also on this block price, which tier pricing where the price applied to a range. Let's say if I want to apply some price, let's say I want to apply 1 to 10 products, I want to give that as a $100. Then 11 to 20 I want to give as a 175. The same way, and 21 to 30 I want to give this as for $250. Then in this way we can assign tier pricing in the block pricing model. And one more thing, we have lower bound and upper bound here when we are creating these prices. The lower bound means the number it starts from. Upper bound is, it's for example if we say 1 to 11 it's $100, then that means 1 to 10, and your first upper bound will be the lower bound for the second range. So it starts from 11 to 21, and the third range will start from 21 to 30. So this is how the block pricing structure will work. And in this block price, for adding per unit cost over the minimum amount, and this is like as I mentioned, low bound and upper bound. Upper bound, first upper bound range will be the second lower bound value. So that is how we can define block prices. And there is one more important field in block pricing method is overage rate. This overage rate is a special field that will allow sales rep to enter additional per unit charge within a block price tiers. That means, let's say if I want to give 1 to 11 as $100, but if sales rep decided to add some additional overage rate for this range, whether it is a $5 or $10 per unit, they can specify that overage rate in that specific field. So this is not out of box. In order to add overage rates, we have to create this overage field on block price custom object. So once we add that overage rate, this is how it looks like. Let's see in detail in Salesforce. So right now I'm on the block price object. I have already created overage rate, a custom field, which is a currency data type. And one thing to remember here is overage rate, we have to follow the same API name. In this way, Salesforce will, CPQ will identify the same type field API name so that they'll display in that format. So keep in mind, we need to copy the same API name as overage rate underscore C in order to CPQ to identify on the backend. So let's see how this block price will work. So let me go back to my codes here, and let me pick a code, and let's see our block price product as well. So for example, right now I'm on the block price product here, and I've defined pricing method as block here. And if I go back to related, you can see a record under block prices. Here I have already defined ranges as I discussed, 1 to 10 and 11 to 20 and 21 to 30. So if I click on edit all, you can see the overage rate for each range as well. So now 1 to 10 I have defined it's as 100 for 1 to 10, but here I already defined $5 overage rate for each unit. Let's say the $100 start from first product. First product cost starts 100, and this will add $5 extra per each unit. This is the overage rate. So this is how this overage rate will work. So let's see how this will work. So let me go back to quote edit lines. Now I'll select block price product in my products. Okay, so search, okay, select. So now Since my quantity is 1, you can see the unit price is here calculated as $100. Let's say if I change my quantity to 12 and if I calculate, then this should calculate as 180 by applying the overage rate as well. So if I change this quantity to, let's say, 18, so this will apply and immediately the calculation will include the overage rate along with the unit per unit, the tier pricing. Along with the tier pricing, it includes the overage rate in the backend calculation. So this is how the block pricing method will work in Salesforce CPQ solution. And there is one more fourth pricing is percentage of total. And this percentage of total, this list price is calculated based on percentage of total of other line items. So that means percentage of total base, the price is basis of other total lines. So you can see here in the percentage of total, first we need to define on the quote on the product level, on the product percentage of total category we have to define, as well as the subscription pricing also. And this percentage of total pricing method is applied for one-time pricing products and subscription products if you want to define. And when we are using this percentage of total, there are certain products, certain fields on the products we need to populate accordingly to use this pricing method. First one is subscription of pricing to a percentage of total, and the second one is pricing method. We have to select that as a pricing percentage of total, and percentage of total, this should populate percentage that we want to calculate. And the percentage of total base, whether it can be a list, regular, customer, whatever. And the percentage of total category, so on which category you want to take the percentage of other line items. That means if it is a hardware, software, so we have to define, and the same percentage of category, let's say if I define the percentage of total product as a hardware, and if we have the same percentage of total defined in any of the products, that sum of that line item will be and the same this same percentage will be applied on the percentage of total category selected product as well. And percentage of total constraints. So that means this is like, let's say I want a total, my list price should not exceed 500. That means you can set a constraint on the list price. Okay, my total should not exceed this amount of this amount, so that we can define that in a percentage of total constraint. And the last one is include or exclude from percentage of total. So if we want to include some product, or if you want to exclude any product from this percentage of total, so we can populate this field to either to include or exclude in the percentage of total calculation. So let's see in Salesforce how we can set it up this percentage of total. So as I discussed, first I did set up first product for percentage of total. Here my pricing method is percentage of total, and subscription term is 12 months. And the main thing you need to here, my percentage of total is 15%. Okay, and I want to apply this 15% of total for the products, percentage of total category of hardware. So if any product percentage of a percent of total category is hardware, that means this percent of total will be applied when I am adding that product category, that percent of total category products onto my quote. So let me first go back to my quote. First we'll select this percentage of total, product, by going edit lines, and add products. First, I'll select my POT product here, my main POT product, percentage of total product. As you can see, I'm selecting this product, but you can see the list price. I don't have anything defined, just I have added this product. We need to add this here. We just selected this is 15% we are going to apply. I need to add any product with the same percent of total category that we defined as hardware. So for example, I have in this 10-inch tablet. So what I added, I have added percentage of total category, even though my list pricing method is list, but my percentage of total category I have selected as same as hardware, which was defined on the percentage of total product. So now I'll select this product, and this product list price also we have, and this product list price, let me see here, the price we have is 150. So let's see, when I add this product along with this one, you can see 15% of percent will apply. So now when I select this product here, so now you can see actual value here. So now if you can see here, so from 150, this was added for a 10-inch tablet, and based off of here my term is 12 months term, and for that this percentage of total was added as 2250 for 15 percentage. So this is how your total is 172. Let's say if I increase my term to 24, and when I calculate or quick save, now you can see this got increased to 195. So when based on the subscription term. So this is how the percentage of total will work. And the other one that we are discussing about, so these are all the four main pricing methods, pricing options available on available on product. When we are configuring product, when we are adding, these are the four main pricing methods available under the pricing method pick list. So as we did discuss two pricings which are batch pricing, and that is one is here this is only available for the bundle products, and the other one is contracted price. As I mentioned, if the client has already negotiated a percentage if on their first deal, then they can use the same negotiated price on their future amendment and renewal quote. So for example, so this contracted price will be associated on the account level. So if I'm on the account, when I open the related contract pricing, you can see here this client got 10% discount on his first deal. So going forward, if the same company wants to renew the same product or amend same product, then they can get the same amount of discount. So this is how the contracted pricing will work. So this is all about pricing methods in CPQ. Hope you guys learn on CPQ pricing methods, and hope this session is useful for you. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook, and thank you for listening in.